Hey guys, I went to Super Deals again today. I know it's only been like a week, but I was very excited just to get out of the house. It's too cold. So I was just like, I gotta go somewhere. I went to Super Deals, and I didn't go all the way down to the comic book shop like I normally do, because plus, I mean, it's like I buy $80 or 80 comics at a time from him, so I think I'm good. I wanted to check out these because Super Deals has got, in North Myrtle Beach, $2 comics, and they got some things that if I find something I don't think I'll find at the dollar bins, which is a $1.99 bin, I'll grab it. Let's start off with Dazzler number 18. I've never seen Dazzlers except for the modern crap in the dollar bin. So heck yes, I do want this one. Yes, please. I'll take that one. I probably finished with my collection, but you know how the Justice League International, Justice League Europe, Justice League America, how they're completely confusing. Well, I think I need like a handful, and I found quite a good little handful today from them. Number 91 is one I needed, Farewell to a Friend. Because I'm like, I don't remember this issue. So, hey, I thought I had this issue, but I did not. This is Justice League Europe, number 42. It's got The Ladies Are Going Out to Town. It's like Earth Mother's Revenge, but it looks like they're going out on town to me. We got Power Girl, Wonder Woman, Dr. Light, and of course, not Vixen, but what is her name? The Fox, I think. She is the French superhero. Then I saw this and I was like, is Marvel Fanfare a comic book that's, is it one of those like read the bout comic books, like a newspaper kind of thing? So I opened it up in the store and I looked through it. I was like, oh, okay. So it's like one of these side story comics. I don't know. I can't remember if these are like the one and dones, like, you know, it's like kind of like the Marvel premieres. I really don't know. But I was like, okay, sure. It's only $2. You know, remember I had Secret Origins of the Justice League. I had the middle book. Well, here's the third book. Now I need the first book to have that. It's a side-by-side. You know, you could put it, make it into a poster. We got, in this particular issue, Martian Manhunter, Max Lord, and Booster Gold. You're like, I only see two superheroes. Yeah, well, Max Lord, yeah. I guess we can call him a superhero up to a certain point. Then we got the New Titans. They only had this one New Titans. I need pretty much every one of the New Titans except for like one issue. So, father versus son. This was like definitely something in the Titans TV series. Look at this cover for Hawk and Dove. I've gotten into Hawk and Dove. That's an awesome, awesome cover. It's like Rambo. 5-issue miniseries. This is series 2, I'm pretty sure. Pretty awesome looking cover there. We got Dove in the background. Tick, Looney Bin. This is the one I needed if it's only 4 issues, like 0, 1, 2, 3. I needed number 2. So I don't know. I was, you know, in the story, it doesn't tell you which issues you need because I didn't really put it on my want list. I just know this was the one issue I'm missing out of that run. The other ones are out in the building though. So it's not like on my top to-do read list, but now that I got 0 through 3, if that's a complete list. And then I hesitated before buying this one. I'm going, nah, but look at that cover. There's so many things going on this one. So yes, it's $2, which is cheaper than it originally was. Hey, sweetie. Little bits over here saying hey to me. And it's number 2, and I don't have any of the other issues from Tick and Arthur. Arthur. And then we have Green Lantern Corps 205. I got quite a lot of Green Lantern Corps from, I don't know which one now. It's either Cheap Comic Collector, but this was not one of them. I was like going, oh, good. Because I definitely want to get all of those. I really dug it. When I was a kid, the Green Lantern became the Green Lantern Corps, and that cover was awesome. It was so freaking awesome, which was really weird. It only ran for about, I don't know, like 20 issues before they decided to make it into the Green Lantern Corps. Anytime I can find an All-Star Squadron, oh my gosh, you better believe it. And if there's some people out there that like Hawkman, there's one person in particular, I think his name is Higgy, something like that. He likes Hawkman a lot, but I love the All-Star Squadron. They did have another one which had Shining Knight on it. I got that issue. But I mean, this is one of the comic series I definitely want to get all of them and read it through. I used to get these as a kid, but I can only find them certain times. Weirdly enough, I was at Cheap Comic Collectors thing the other night, and they had a Secret 3000. It wasn't this one, I don't think. But this one looks like it's much more modern than the one I have. I have a Secret 3000 Premiere. So issue 0, but it looks totally, this part looks the same. All of this, the trademark, the trade address, what do you want to call it? It looks completely different. I think they tried to reboot it again, maybe? I don't know. I was like, huh. This looks much different than the artwork on them. I don't know. I'm like, okay, it's kind of Star Trek-y. That's what it looks like to me. And then Doom Patrol. I have a lot of these actually. Well, I have numbers 1 through 4. I don't have number 5. But man, that John Byrne art. Can you help but want it? I absolutely love it. And all these robots and stuff. Oh, I was about to say there was an issue I bought today of Green Lantern. I'll do a different video for that one. But I also went to the flea market. You're like on a Thursday? Yes, it's an indoor flea market. And it's called Everything Under the Sun. This is not from Everything Under the Sun. This is from, again, the Super Deals down in North Myrtle Beach, really close to Atlantic Beach, I guess. It's, there's all those little teeny tiny beaches that make up North Myrtle Beach. But, man, you can't help but to like the John Byrne art. And this was also interesting. This is Dreadstar, not Dreadstar and Company. This is actually before Dreadstar and Company. I only remember reading Dreadstar and Company when I was a kid. I thought back before that, everything was in Epic Comics. This was like number 12 from 1984. What? Skeevo to the rescue. And the reason I was hesitating about this one is because I also had this light on the side. I was like, is it the same thing? Like maybe this was the original and then they decided to reprint it for like the mass. Like this says Epic Comics at the top and Marvel down here. This one says Marvel at the top and Epic. So I was wondering when I was holding it, I was like, is this the original? And then they kind of made it more family friendly for this. I don't know. I'm like, I really don't know. This was what I remember reading as a kid. I don't remember ever seeing this. So I'm wondering, anybody out there know about Dreadstar? Because I really am curious if these are going to be the same thing. The covers look very similar. It reminds me of, you ever seen like Adventures of the Outsider and Outsiders, and Adventures of the New Teen Titans and New Teen Titans, and Adventures of the Legion of Superheroes, which is an extremely long title, and Legion of Superheroes. They would have the same contents, different quality of paper, and different covers. So I'm like going, I feel like I'm looking at a stereo here. This is Dreadstar and Company number 5. This is Dreadstar number 12. This is about a year or so later than this. So anybody out there, a Dreadstar fan, can give me a little bit more 411. And as much as I hated to get one outside of the thing, and it was like pretty bashed up badly, but I need it. I need it. Now, at first I was like, the way the title is on this, it looks nothing like the other ones. And I had to be sure. So I actually, on my want list, it has all these issues as well. So I had to go to the want list and go, yep, this is one of the ones that I wanted. It's just, this looks different than it normally does. Which it sticks out like a sore thumb if you put it like the issue before it and the issue after it. This gets to look completely different. And it even says the original Justice League America, not Justice League of America, which is clearly who they're representing here. Which is, there's Triumph again. I remember something about Triumph back in the day, but it was almost like it was one of those things where he just showed up out of nowhere, and then it was like Buffy's little sister, like what? He doesn't belong in this universe, but he just showed up and was accepted. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Maybe I'm thinking of Buffy's little sister. I don't know. So Return of the Hero, numbers 1 of 3. All right, so which one's your favorite out of all of these? It's not a big pile, but this was like $32. It was 16 issues for $1.99 each. Oh man, that Doom Patrol art. I keep wanting to think that glows in the dark. That looks really good too, honestly. I love the comic book this. Guy Gardner, awesome. Oh man, there's too many great ones. I love Tick. Man, I don't know. It's so hard to decide which ones. Like if I wanted to read one right now, which one would I want to read right this second? You let me know in the comments below, because it's a hard decision. They're all fantastic issues, and normally I'm a dollar bin diver, but for $2, most of these I'm not gonna find in the dollar bin. Except maybe Hawk and Dove, or I don't think Green Lantern that far back I've seen in the dollar bin. And I may see that in the dollar bin. I have not seen this. I've seen the Malibu in the dollar bin. And some Justice League Europes are in there, but they're very common ones. So again, you let me know which one's your favorite in the comments below. Talk to me before that ruler comes over here and smacks you like a nun at a nun school, at that Catholic school, whatever, parochial school, whatever it's called. Have a great day.